Okay, came out early this morning to head up to the site of a mine site that dates back to the 1870s. Contains several red ore drift mines. I've never been up in this location, so they're going to be up near the crest of the mountain. So have no idea what exactly to expect or to find. But this section right here, uh, this was the remains of a minecart tramway bed right here that twisted on either side going up the up this deep ravine up towards the top of the mountain. And I'm not sure how long these drift mines were in operation, but they opened in the mid to late 1870s. So it's hard to say. They could have been in operation for a few years or 10 years. It's just hard to say. So just have no idea what I'll find, but going to start heading on up towards the top of the mountain here. Just a minute. It's looking back down what remains of where the tramway line was. And what you got here, this small mountain right here, this is a tailings pile, rock tailings pile, that all that loose rock and everything came out of the mines. So that's a pretty considerable tailings pile right there. So going to be heading up right through up through that draw right there, and I have no idea. Probably the mines will be closed or something, but I'll see if we can just track them out. Who knows, there might be a subsidence or something up here to take a peek inside the mines. But like I said, these go back to the mid to late 1870s, so just see what's up here. Okay, coming up here to the site, at least looks like the site. It's a lot of fallen trees, thick privet, undergrowth, overgrowth, whatever you want to say. That could be something right there. But in this area, they did have a couple of unnamed rudimentary slope mines back in the day. And almost got to wonder if that's one of them right there. How that's cut out. And coming up, the tramway line would have been right here, heading down the mountain towards the rail bed. But it's supposed to be 3 or 4 in this area. Looks like some pretty, like I said, thick brush, man. But we'll take a look and see what we can find. Okay, you've got the remains of a stacked rock wall right here. So this is probably most likely one of the 1870s drift mines, and looks like it's pretty well covered up, caved in. So possibly there's another one over here. Might be one right over here. See if we can just get through all this brush here, just to take a look, just to be sure. But yeah, not easy to move around up in here. So all right, see if we can get behind that brush and just take a look. Okay, took a look at these 2 drift mines right here. Yeah, they're drift mines, but they're completely closed up. It's pretty treacherous going just to get back in there. So there's a possibility there was one right here, and probably one right over in this direction. And they were just going horizontal. The drift mine, you know, means you're going horizontal against the ore seam, or in the cases of coal mines, the coal seam. So we're going to make our way through all this junk, try to get up top, look for some subsidences, and we'll see about tracking the direction of these drift mines up and over this finger near the top of the mountain, and just so we can find. Okay, that's look back down to where these drift mines are, down near the bottom, and get you a good picture of how thick that brush is down there, man. Terrible. Glad to be up here. So we're gonna make our way around over here and head up over this finger right here and head down, just see if there's any subsidences, and maybe even I don't know, maybe old unnamed slope mine or two. Just have no idea. So all right, we're gonna head off in this direction. All right, this is the crust of the mountain right here, and you've got you a huge open cut right here, massive right here. So we're gonna go right down here, just check this out, and get back and go up over. But that is a big cut right there. Back in those days, hand drills, dynamite, and picks and shovels, man. All right, head on down here. Okay, made my way up out of that big deep cut. This is looked from the top of the mountain right here. So I'm gonna be heading off in this direction. Had to get around just a lot of fallen trees. Of course, I guess that's to be expected, being on top, near the top or on the top of the mountain with the wind. But right down here, you've got a shallow subsidence right here, probably from one of those drift mines checked down. So we're going to be heading off in this direction right here. Okay, just cresting this finger right here, and starting to head down. So have no idea what's going to be down there. The drift mines are all headed off in this direction. So I saw a couple of subsidences, but you know, they were collapsed, completely sealed in. So we'll head off in this direction, try to cover this whole area, and see what's what down here with the connection with those drift mines. Okay, I was moving on down, saw something off to my right here. Now, that's a subsidence right there. Most likely connected with those drift mines. Or something else. That's man, that's a good 75, 80 feet down right there. Whew. All right, shine some light on this thing down here. That's pretty impressive. Whew. A lot of air coming up from down there. One wrong move, man, you're not getting out of that. I mean, that's for sure. So, all right, well, I surely didn't expect to see a subsidence that big and that deep. So, all right. Okay, so we're in a different section. Kind of looks similar to the one I came out of, but this section right here had a series of drift mines. So where that subsidence was back behind me, and way further back on the other side of the finger, the drift mine entrances came out right here. Most likely there's another one here, but there's looks like a big subsidence over there where there was a drift mine entrance at one time. So we'll try to make our way down over there just to check that out, and probably make our way up over here, check and see. Sometimes there's remains of old slope mines. They got no name or anything. So just check and see what this looks like here. But all of this is late 1870s. This section right here, 1875, 1885. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, got this deep cutout right here. Drift mine's heading off in this direction, and at least two drift mines in this direction, tracking this way. I happen to just see this right here, and this looks like another big subsidence right here, man. Oh yeah, man, that's wide open. Well, I tell you what, this was just gonna be a surface trip, but got my lights and everything. Might have to check this one out. So, all right, but well, persistence pays off. This is just dumb luck to find this. So, all right, let me get some lights on here, see what that looks like in there. Okay, take a break. I had to take a break for a few minutes. It's always good to bring a lightweight rope, 50 feet at least, 75 feet, because that goes down. What you can't tell underneath is all that soil is soaking wet. So it might look easy going in there, but when you're coming back out, you could just be slipping and sliding. Made that mistake a couple of times before. So it's always good to carry a rope, tie it off right there, and just practice some safety. You don't want to have any problems coming back out. So, all right, and we'll go down in here in just a minute. Okay, so good thing deployed the rope, because as soon as I started coming down, you just went off that way. So, all right. Well, this right here is the remains of a drift mine right here. You got the ore seam right there. Looks about almost like 8 to 10 feet thick. See the remains of a wooden timber support. It's probably going to be collapsed further down in here, but neat to find nonetheless, man. Pretty interesting. All right, see, make our way right on down here real quick. So look back up top side. Rich ore seam. Might see some bats in here or something. I cut that out. Got that ore right there. Looks like there's a small area back there you can keep going, but I don't think so. Got that wooden timber support. Looks like that piece of wood is probably 140 years old. Well preserved down here. But yeah, that's just that's completely caved in. It's just no telling how far this drift went. But, you know, interesting nonetheless. Didn't expect this. So that right there could be a breakthrough that went down to a lower drift mine. Probably is. It's completely caved in. So we're pretty close to the surface. So I'm amazed this is even open. So, all right. Well, we'll go ahead and get on up out of here. But unexpected find. Nice little treat right there. Did not expect to be going underground. Just a surface trip today. So. All right. Go and get on up out of here. All right, back out. Good thing carry that rope. because I was sliding everywhere down there. That is just slick as all get out right down there. So try to be prepared. So, all right, we'll wrap this up. We're gonna head up over here just out of curiosity. See if there's remains any mines up in this cut right here to the left of me, and then we'll probably just call it a day. Okay, just down on the other side below is that subsidence open that I was thinking that might be to a drift further back down in that deep cut. But this right here might negate that. I think that subsidence is attached to this slope mine right here. You know, this is a this is the remains of a slope mine. Have no information on this, but kind of makes sense. See that level out area right there? Could have been where the hoist was at. So very interesting. So anyway, we'll take a quick look at this. You just see, but you can see how this is cut out right here. Got the opening. Huh. Mysteries never cease. So we'll just take a look and see what it is. All right, I'm just gonna kind of scooch on down in here real quick. I'm not gonna get down in this thing, man. Too narrow for my liking. But yeah, this looks like a small slope mine, man. It's very interesting. I don't know. I mean, it has all the indications of being a slope mine right here. But that's as far as I'm going to go. That's narrower than it looks coming in here. So, all right. Well, I have no idea. But it could be a slope or maybe not. I'm not sure. Could be just another entrance into the mines. But this seems to be, I don't know. Like I said, it could be a slope. Just hard to say. But anyway, we'll just classify it as unknown right there. So, all right. All right. Well, if it was a slope, that's a good foundation for the hoist right there. So, okay. Well, we'll see about getting on up out of here in just a minute and calling it a day. Good early morning field trip.